Libra, welcome to your monthly reading for February 2023. Let's have a look at what energies surround you this month, or what messages Spirit has for you. Your overall energy is the Lion Spirit, and it says be generous of spirit. So that's your overall energy. Then we have the tarot that will be how the energies are likely to play out, or the 4-week breakdown. So we have the 6 of Swords, the 7 of Wands, the 8 of Pentacles, and the High Priestess. I find that interesting how the numbers go up, but they change kind of suit. And then we have additional message, which is teacher and celebrate. Lovely energy. Okay, Libra, so your overall energy is Lion Spirit and be generous of spirit. Now, I feel this be generous of spirit. I really feel it linked in with this teacher card. So I'm actually I normally don't read them till the end, but I actually feel really drawn to read it because I think these two cards together is really going to be the whole reading, so everything's going to sort of come from that. So the teacher card says, we all have profound knowledge to share, and all relationships are divinely orchestrated to exchange lessons along our journey. As we meet each other, we have the opportunity to share our wisdom and stories, and perhaps lighten the load of our fellow travelers. And I feel that's what this be generous of spirit is all about. It's almost like I feel for you, Libra, that you're almost going to be a teacher in spite of yourself. So it's almost, even if you are a teacher, even if you do teach others, you train others, or you guide others, in this reading for you, I really feel in some way you're going to be teaching in spite of yourself. So like I said earlier, if you are a teacher, or if you are a trainer, or in a field where you teach people things, you show people things, I'm really finding that what you normally teach is not what it is going to be, what this reading talks about. So let's say that you train people in, you're a driving instructor. So the reading is not talking about you being a driving instructor. It's not talking about you teaching your students to drive. I feel this teacher is going to be, because of this be generous of spirit, and I see these two cards just linked together, I really see that as you're teaching your students to drive, you might actually be teaching them confidence, how to believe in themselves. So you're teaching them more than what you train in. Like, I hope that you see what I mean, Virgo. Spirit's telling me that you've got it, so I won't try and find another way. It's just said, no, they've got it. That's good. You can move on. So I'm going to move on. But there's this sense of be generous of spirit, because we might know something, we might not even think of it, but it might be a learning process for somebody else. Now this could also be you. So this could be a teacher is helping you. But I really feel that the majority of you are doing the teaching, the guiding. And I feel that with this Lion Spirit here, I feel there's a sense of being a mentor for somebody, or people looking up to you. And I feel that with the Leo, with the Lion, it's almost a sense of, with the High Priestess here as well, you have no idea how you're going to touch these people. I feel that maybe down the track you will, because they'll be like, oh my gosh, you gave me so much courage. You are the one that got me believing in myself. So instead of, you know, just studying this, I'm going in and studying all that. You know, it's this sense of, it's that. And this generous of spirit, I'm seeing being generous with your wisdom, Libra. You're just going to be generous with, and I feel generous with your time, and generous on such a big level, because we've got the Tarot here, and you've got the suit of Swords, Wands and Pentacles. And I'm feeling that you're going to be generous with your knowledge and your wisdom with these swords. You're going to be generous with the wands. I'm really getting a sense of, because the wands is all about your soul and your calling and what fuels you, what gets you out of bed in the morning. So it's almost like this sense of, you're going to be generous with what you believe in. Maybe even sharing how you fulfilled things in your life. And because this is the Seven of Wands, maybe how you overcame obstacles. And there's this sense of, you're going to show them what works. You're going to show them through your example, not only just through your mind and your words. Oh, look, this is your thoughts, your words and your actions. Wow. Libra, this is a really deep message. And there's a sense here, because I was just kind of in my mind saying to Spirit, oh, this is so far very external, very much what Libra is going to do for others. Is Libra just in service this month? And he said the High Priestess finishes the reading. And I was like, oh wow. You are going to be generous with your time. You're going to be generous with your words, with your actions. I want to say with your stories. You're going to take the time, and you cannot foresee how that changes you. And I feel, I'm just like, I'm seeing the curtain behind the High Priestess is like a veil to the unseen. I see this as a portal, as an opening to a whole. I was going to flow on there and say a whole other life. My mind stopped me because I thought, oh, that's massive. But no, that's what I'm getting. So for some of you, to a whole nother life, a whole other understanding, a whole other profession, way of living, way of seeing others, way of seeing yourself. Because I really feel that, actually I won't hold them up because I'm going to jump between the three of these. I really feel that, Libra, for you, you're going to be using your intellect in a way that you maybe haven't before. Or you're going to be moving forward with your wisdom and your intellect and your knowledge. But to really help others, to smooth things out for them. I'm feeling like this is you. Look, holding the wand here, holding the wand here. I feel this is you being guided by your soul, by your purpose, your calling. What fires you up, what lights you up. And you know, here you are here, and you're taking people to calmer waters. Now, what makes us calm? It's understanding. It's reassurance. You know, when you start the first day in school, it's so overwhelming. But then the more information you get, the less overwhelming it is. And whatever you're going to be teaching people, whatever this guidance is, it's moving people so that they feel more comfortable. It's, you know, let's go back to the driving instructor analogy. Are you making jokes or to lighten the load? Are you telling stories about others and how they maybe knew less or were more you know, were made more mistakes, and how they got their license, they got there. And you know, they, you know, you might be saying, look at me. At one stage, I couldn't drive a car. I'm now a teacher. And this sense of doing the work, doing the actions. So you might be calm. You might be showing them a gentler side of you. Instead of getting frustrated, you might actually find that you'll be like, okay, let's just stop a minute. Let's go back to basics. Let's, you know, instead of going, you should know this. What are you thinking? You might be like, right, let's just step back. Or, you know, in different ways. So this will play out all differently. Now, for some of you Libra, I just got, this could be with your children. This could be with your colleagues, your clients, your customers. But it's going above and beyond whatever you do. So your job, it's going above and beyond that. It's going to a space of not just giving them the information they need, but the information you see that they need. This is beautiful energy, Libra. This is really stepping into a real nurturing, a real, you're seeing, like there's a real presence here because you're seeing these people in front of you. You're seeing them for exactly how they are, how they feel, how they think, what they're not understanding, where they're hesitating, where they feel vulnerable, where they're afraid. And there's a sense that you're, instead of pushing, you're actually saying, okay, let's have a look at this differently. Or you're really in tune with what they need. You're really in tune with a gentler side of yourself. And this is the High Priestess as well. But Libra, I want to say this gentler side of you, you've got the Lion spirit. It's powerful. It's real inner power. The lion doesn't have to roar for us to know his potential. We just feel it. He doesn't have to roar. He doesn't have to, you know, attack. He just has to be. His presence alone, his energy alone is what tells us who he is. And I feel with this High Priestess, there's this sense of understanding that. There's this sense of, I don't have to be battling. There's this sense that I can be the gentle me, and I can meet people's needs and my own. Now, Spirit's just guided me back to the cards, because he also wants me to point out that Libra, as I did mention earlier, this is going to benefit you. Because I feel some of you have just been moving away from, I think, something that's in front of you, not wanting to look at what's in front of you, maybe battling and fighting and defending yourself, and needing to keep this higher ground in order to stop people from walking on all over you, from maybe talking you out of things, or you've been burying your head in your work. But there's this sense of, you either don't want to see by just moving away all the time, and just somebody said something, you just walk away. Somebody says something, you just walk away. This, I'm just going to put my head down, you know, just going to do my work, just going to do my work. And then there's this sense of, and then every now and again you might just go into battle and try to defend yourself for acceptance. You try to put your point of view across. And there's this sense that the energy that you might be feeling, you're actually, instead of giving yourself what you need, you're actually going to give others what you need. And you are going to see them blossom. You are going to see them benefit from that. And that's where you're going to walk through this portal and then do it for you. So their growth, the way that you help others, is the way that you are going to be helped. It's the way that you grow, that you evolve, that you gain more wisdom. And it's the stepping stone to move you beyond where you are now. So Libra, I'm going to say, I feel that February is going to be quite a difficult month, but in such a rewarding way. And I really feel initially the love, the understanding and the guidance that you are not going to offer yourself, but that you are offering others, that you are going to be so generous towards others, is what changes everything. It's this generosity of your time, your knowledge, your wisdom, your actions towards others. It will nurture you in a way that you could not imagine. It moves you forward on your own path to your own inner healing, more than if you had gone on a spiritual retreat, or you had found a teacher. You teaching others and guiding others moves you forward. I think it will amaze you, because I think seeing others blossom, seeing others, I don't know if achieve is the right word, but move forward, I think, is a better word. It's going to enable you to move forward. And you're not just doing it, Libra, to feel good about yourself. You're not doing it in a self-sacrificing kind of way. You're doing it because maybe because you're going through that uncertainty or that pain or that lack of self-confidence or the doubts, that you see it so clearly in others, but you helping others is actually going to help you tenfold. And your final card is celebrate, and it says acknowledging yourself for your focus, dedication, and the results you achieve, whether big or small, is important on your journey. Celebrate your life and every success with soulful rituals and wholehearted, joyous appreciation. And thank you, Spirit, because I feel that's what you're going to start to do. You're going to see how grateful others are. They might just be, oh, thank you for saying that. I just needed to hear that today. Or thank you for spending that extra 5 minutes with me. It's just resonated. I just get it. Thank you. You know, people are going to be just thank you because you've gone above and beyond, but not that you've had to, you know, make yourself worn out by it. It's not above and beyond what you are capable of or what you have the ability to give. It's above and beyond what your job calls for. It's above and beyond maybe what somebody else would even see. You know, maybe it's something you might in the past not have said because you're like, oh, I won't go down that path. You know, you might want to tell them a story of your journey. And you might think, oh, they won't be interested. But here you'll be drawn to say it. And somebody will go, oh, thank you. Oh, you've just inspired me. It's that kind of thing. And you'll be celebrating because it will make you celebrate. Not it will make, but it will enable you to celebrate you, Libra. This is beautiful. I'm going to leave you with those messages, Libra. Love and light, my friends. Take good care of yourselves. Have a wonderful month, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.